Hi everyone, I've designated today as Video Response Day. I'm making a couple of video responses to videos that have been put up on YouTube within the last couple days, one of whom was put up by Andrew Ballina. Andrew wanted to talk a little bit about how disappointed he was becoming in some of the trend towards collecting DVDs and collector's item DVDs rather than talking about the films themselves. And I just wanted to say, Andrew, I share some of your frustration there. There are a lot of DVD updates that I just kind of skip over and don't watch. I'm not opposed to people doing DVD updates if that's what they like to do, and that's what people who watch their videos like to see. But I don't have a lot of interest in them because, again, it doesn't talk about the films that much. And oftentimes, I will see guys collecting movies that they admit that they don't actually like just because it's a nice edition. And I do think it's a little wrong-headed to collect a DVD that may prove more valuable someday, because you just know there's going to be a better edition down the line somewhere. If it's not Blu-ray, it's going to be Purple Ray, or it's going to be Ultraviolet Ray, or something that's even better than the last version, and technology will continue to improve. So the fact that you've got an older edition really doesn't make much sense anymore as far as DVDs go. DVDs tend to get better as they get newer rather than the old vintage copies, which really aren't superior to the new stuff. There was a time when I saw a video by a guy who, but again, I agree with you. It's a lot of people are obsessed with packaging and the artwork and the steelbooks and how it's all put together without actually even talking about the movie or what's on the disc. There was a video I saw a while back in which a guy was looking at the Inception Blu-ray, and he covered every single aspect of the packaging, including showing us the Warner Brothers logo and the Blu-ray logo on the spine, without really talking too much about the movie or even the features on the disc, which was very disappointing. There was another video I saw in which there was a guy who was showing off all his editions of The Dark Knight. The guy had 3 different editions of The Dark Knight, one of which was Blu-ray, the other 2 which were regular. I'm just like, dude, what is the point with that? You got the Blu-ray, isn't that good enough? No, I guess not. I guess some people just got to collect everything under the sun. And I don't really understand that impulse. I have just over 80 DVDs, and believe me, that's too many. Because most of them I don't even watch, and some of them I haven't even opened yet. A lot of them I got on the cheap, some of them I got as gifts, some of them I paid, a good amount of money for, but I feel it was well worth it. But yes, I am not really on board with the DVD updates as much. I could do my DVD collection, but I could basically just take the camera, just pan them over the whole thing so you could watch them. You could look at the names one at a time. That would be the extent of my DVD update. I've done some of them in the past, but not many. It's funny because Andrew was talking about what is the purpose of being a film buff on YouTube. Why don't we refocus on that, I suppose. And I've seen videos like that before where people sort of question people's attitudes, but I think it's a matter of the videos that you're watching as well. If you end up watching a bunch of videos that you don't like, and the people who are making those videos tend to be the same people, then I would say just stop watching those people. It's not a hard thing to do. It can be easy to get in the habit of watching certain people and then kind of saying, all right, I'm taking a long time to say I'm sick of it. The key is to recognize when you're getting sick of a certain type of video or a certain type of personality and the kinds of videos that they make early enough so you don't feel like you've wasted a lot of time watching videos that you don't really like. Occasionally I will stop. And I've actually taken like 2 weeks of not making any videos at all, just to kind of, take a break and chill out and just sort of reassess. Because when you get in the habit of making YouTube videos, it becomes kind of a habit. You just feel this compulsive need to post every couple of weeks. And I'm sitting here over the last 2 weeks watching videos. Dude, I should make another video. I really should. But what would it be on? Let's just stop and consider for a moment the usefulness of just making a video about anything at all. Like here, for example, I've got my little top 10 list of 2011. And I could have done this, a week ago, and I just didn't bother. And the reason why was because it just didn't seem that urgent. I'd had my best of 2010 list, I think, which I was really excited about because of all the movies I was so excited about. And I haven't been nearly as excited about most of the movies I saw this year as I was in 2011 than I was in 2010. So I haven't gotten around to it. But if you're curious about them, Crazy Stupid Love, that's number 10. And Red State by Kevin Smith, an unusually good movie for Kevin Smith, that would be 9. And then just trying to keep these in order here. Our Idiot Brother with Paul Rudd. This is a really fun movie. I enjoyed that quite a lot. And most of these come down to just having really good scripts, but also good acting and what have you. Source Code is a movie that I enjoyed quite a bit. Duncan Jones did Moon, and I like that movie, but I like this one better. I just thought Moon moved too slowly. Some logical problems, as there are for most time travel movies. Oh, by the way, I believe that whenever he restarts the 8 minutes, he's actually starting a new timeline. It's like a parallel timeline. That's just my opinion. Higher Ground is a drama directed by Vera Farmiga, who was in Source Code, and she was also the police psychologist in The Departed. She stars in it as well as a woman who's on a religious commune, and she's struggling with her faith and with her husband and the other people there. It's a really good movie. It's kind of lofty subject matter, so it's hard to say whether or not this or Young Adult was better, but I gotta say I like Young Adult better in the end. Because it has a virtue of having less than highfalutin subject matter. It's about a woman who's trying to steal away her old high school boyfriend despite the fact that he's married and is a new father. Charlize Theron is terrific in this movie, and it was directed by Jason Reitman. Here I am going off on these, I thought I was going to make this quick, I guess not. Anyway, Young Adult's really good. The Beaver, I reviewed this for the Movie Reviewers 100. Ooh, I should mention that the collab channel's back on again. We've retaken the control of the collab, or at least one of us has. So we're going to be back to posting reviews then soon. That'll be good. That's the Jodie Foster movie with Mel Gibson. I like that a lot, surprisingly much. Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene, that was really, really good. I wasn't really sure about the ending at first. It really took me by surprise, and I thought it was kind of abrupt, but now I've sort of gotten used to it. Margin Call, now that my top two movies are excellent. Margin Call, which has Kevin Spacey and Paul Bettany and Stanley Tucci in it, and Zachary Quinto and Demi Moore, Jeremy Irons, and the dude from The Mentalist. They're all really good, and that's a really good movie. And my favorite movie of last year was Trust, which is directed by David Schwimmer, of all people, and stars Clive Owen and Catherine Keener, and both that and Margin Call on DVD right now. I wouldn't hesitate to check them out. Anyway, this is just, again, the top 11 is just sort of a perfunctory video, something that a lot of people do and something that I sort of feel like I had to do. But then I thought, well, why necessarily? I mean, it isn't like, anyone is way out there waiting for me to, I just got to know what Scott's top 10 movies of 2011 are. It's a little ridiculous. I have plans for the new year. As I've mentioned before, I'm planning on making an independent movie of my own with my brother and doing updates on that. And I want to do a series on Joss Whedon. But aside from that, I don't have any plans specifically for what I'm going to be doing here on YouTube. I'll be maybe reviewing movies occasionally, maybe books. But the last couple weeks have been great because I haven't had a series that I've had to keep up with every week, and I haven't had a collab channel to post on every week. So just been kind of like, hey man, whatever happens, happens. And if I feel like doing a video, I'm going to do it. And I think you should just go with your passion. Whatever it is that you feel strongly about, and not feel like you just have to do videos. It's like, it's the same thing with Andrew. I think one of Andrew Ballin's points was, about how maybe it was someone else who was talking about the YouTube Partners program and how lopsided it is. But I've been offered the partnership program and gotten ad dollars or whatever. But I never really wanted to take it because I just felt I would have less control, and I didn't feel like, again, I needed to have so many subscribers. I need more subscribers. I need more likes. I need more people linking to my video, and it becomes like a business. I'm just doing this because I'm having fun recommending movies that I like to other people. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do in YouTube, is just recommend movies that I like to other people, and occasionally say stay away from this movie because it's terrible. But yeah, like I said, everybody's got their own thing that they like to do. Some people like to just sort of go with the crowd and do what everyone else is doing. Some people like to strike out on their own. Don't know. But all I have to say is, like, everyone should be able to do whatever it is they want, and everyone should be able to watch whatever they like and ignore whatever they don't like, and that's sort of the end of it for me. That's where I come out. Anyway, I saw your video like a few days ago, so I'm not sure if that's exactly what you were talking about, but kind of. But yeah, like I said, Andrew, I do watch your videos, not all of them, but some of them, and I do like them, so I hope you keep making them, and I hope you keep making videos on topics that you like. Just talk about the stuff that you like. That would be all that I would ask of you. If anything at all. And if one day you decide, hey, I don't feel like making YouTube videos anymore, I'm sick of it, That's cool too, you know. I'll miss you, but, you know, that's cool, you know. Do what you got to do. I may end up leaving YouTube one day myself. Who knows? You know, I don't want to right now because I like it. But, you know, again, I don't want to feel a lot of pressure. Oh, I've got to make videos. I just got to make a new video. I've got to keep up with this, this, and this, and I've got to do this, that. I've got all kinds of ideas for topics I could talk about on YouTube. But do I feel strongly enough to actually put forth the effort to make them? I don't know. Not always. So there you go. Anyway, Andrew, good to see you again. Looking forward to more of your videos, as I do everybody whose videos I like to see. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.